Okay, I started my Tuesday morning dealing with insurance company because somebody went up and down my whole street keying cars. Car in my driveway. Somebody came up my driveway and just keyed the living shit out of the entire passenger side front door and sliding door. It's a minivan. Like we don't have enough shit going on right now. We gotta deal with idiots like that. So, I don't know, whatever. So it's partway through the day and I haven't even started doing anything yet. It's kind of a bummer. I think I'm just gonna do some filing today. So not much of a video here really as far as what I normally do. This whole box, this crap here, and a bunch of crap in this drawer. It's just, I probably haven't really filed anything for 3 years. It's just kind of been stacked up. Receipts and, receipts and expenses, things like that. So it's been a while since I've really kept up with that because things were such a mess. So I'm going to do that for, maybe a half hour or so, just while I'm waiting for the dryer to heat up. And then, get to printing today, get that done. So this is kind of more of like an update to what I'm planning on doing than a video like I've been doing. I don't really know what I'm doing with this yet, so this is sort of just me talking to myself to help figure stuff out, which I think is what I'm doing with this. I think that's the whole point of this. It's just I'm going to be kind of just basically talking to myself to figure some shit out for myself, So this channel, if you're watching this, you are my virtual sounding board, I guess. And it's really more about me figuring out my own shit than it is making videos to, you know what I mean? I don't know. So I think that's where I'm at. I think what I'm going to do is we're really close on the house stuff. The guy that's buying our house, we just got confirmation that he was approved for his mortgage. So the final step for the whole house buying stuff is we're waiting on the survey to get done for the place that we're buying. That's the last piece of the puzzle for that, and then everything's good to go. So I think that should all be finalized this week, we're hoping. So that means we'll probably be moving within the next 3-ish weeks, hopefully. This is all kind of, it's just constant waiting and waiting and waiting for other people. So I think the plan will be for video stuff. I think I'm going to just kind of record little videos like this about the whole moving process, the whole process of moving the shop and setting up a new shop. The new shop is going to be, I don't know if I talked about exactly how that is going to work out. So this place we're getting has a detached garage that's about as big as this area of the shop. Like from this corner right here, it's like that big. It's like a, it's about a 24 by 24 garage. So it'll be able to fit all my printing stuff in there, no problem. Like, a lot of this crap won't be in there because it's gonna be separated. So it's gonna be kind of a weird setup in that I'm gonna have sort of 3 different areas of this property that are having printing stuff going on in it. The detached garage I was just talking about is going to be kind of this area, the printing area of my shop. Will be in there, and then there's an attached garage that will be used for our car. Thankfully, won't get keyed again. I haven't had a garage ever. I mean, my parents' house, but I still didn't get to park my car in that garage, so I've never had a garage. So it's gonna be nice to have a garage. So our car will actually live in there, but that's also where I'm going to put my my washout booth and probably inks and stuff. So this whole part of my current shop, which this is one of the next things that's actually going to get cleaned up here, is this crap. So I'll have my washout booth that I built in the garage, and then that's really all that's going to be in there. The washout booth will be in the garage. My and my inks, I think, are going to be in the garage, just so that they're close to the washout booth, because having, you know, water near my inks will be very helpful. Like, I don't want the inks in the printing room, because if I need to mix inks and stuff, I want to be near the washout. I don't want to have to keep running back and forth from the printing garage to the sink in the other part of the house, you know, the other section. So printing will happen in the detached garage. Screen, washout, and cleanup and stuff will happen in the attached garage. And then the house has a basement, like a really nice, usable basement. It's not like a finished basement, but it's not like a dirt floor. You know what I mean? It's a nice, dry, usable basement. So that's going to be where my exposure unit, exposure unit, films, like all my flat files, and all my office stuff. So like this whole area, this whole setup will be in the basement, along with like my music stuff that I do. And so basement will be like the office, artwork, emails, music, recording area. So it's kind of, you know, that'll be sort of where things start. Burn screens down there, because it's got a built-in, like a nice big closet already built in. Like the dude that owned the house before us was like into a lot of he built model airplanes and stuff, like really like big, large size model airplanes. I don't know if they flew or not, or if they were just model. I think they were just models. Like I think, you know, like hang from the ceiling, like cool thing, like historic replicas and stuff. It was pretty neat. Like the place was full of it when we looked at it. So he had like a little workshop down there already, and he had like a nice closet built for storage. That closet is, I mean, it's big. It's big enough to like walk in, and then there's huge shelves on both sides. It's going to be perfect for screens. So I'll put a dehumidifier in there, safe light, you know, whatever. It'll be perfect for coating screens and storing screens. So it'll be kind of like output film down there, take the screen out, burn it, walk it upstairs. The basement stairs go up, and it's immediately out to the garage. So up the basement stairs, out to the garage, wash out the screen, develop it, and then it'll either chill out in that garage to dry, or I'll like kind of let it drip dry in there with a fan until it's dry enough, and then bring it back down and put it in the dehumidifier room again, and then post expose it. And then from there, like, so once the screens are made, then they just kind of go out to the outside garage to print. And I just bring whatever ink for the job, I'll have mixed it in the garage, the attached garage, and just walk that out to the printing garage. So it's like everything comes from the main house to the detached garage once it's ready to print. I don't know. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be a lot of walking back and forth and strange shit, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna like that, honestly. So I won't always be in one place in one room all day. You know, it's kind of like once I get out to the garage, to the detached garage, the printing garage, it's just production. Boom, 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 done. No distractions with other stuff. You know, I don't know. I think it's gonna be cool. I hope. But it's gonna take a lot of work to get it there. So I'm gonna film all that, that whole process. I'm gonna have to do, you know, the detached garage already has electric in it, good enough to run the dryer and my flash. The guy, I don't know, I think he did. I mean, he must have done some automotive type work out there. Like he's got like a dedicated circuit out there for a welder. That'll be plenty to run my flash dryer off of. And then there was another dedicated circuit for a huge air compressor, kind of like what you would use to run an auto press. There's an air compressor like that out there. That's the right exactly the right amperage and everything for my conveyor dryer. So all I'm going to need to do is just put the right kind of plugs on it, the right kind of outlets. It's already good to go. But I'm going to have to do a little bit of insulation. He's got the ceiling insulated, but I don't think any of the walls are. The garage doors are already insulated. So it's going to, it's going to need some insulation work. It's going to need some cleaning. It's going to need some paint. It's going to need some better lighting. I'll probably put LED lighting in. Stuff like that. So, it's going to be a process. And then the attached garage where I'm going to have the washout booth, I'm going to have to run the plumbing for that. But that shouldn't be hard. I mean, it'll go right, like, kind of into the basement and empty into the, like, the laundry sink, the utility sink. So I'll have a filtration unit underneath my washout booth in the garage. So it'll get, filtered through a couple, like a 50 micron, 20 micron filter, 5 micron filter, something like that. And then pumped into a drain line that'll go through the wall of the garage, which basically it'll enter the basement through that wall, and then just across the ceiling into the utility sink. It should work, and then, but I don't know. That's the plan. We'll see how it goes. And then I just have to run a water line up from the basement as well for the pressure washer and hose. So I'm thinking if we move in the next couple of weeks, it's probably going to be another couple months before I'm able to get the shop part of the house put together, to get everything moved, before I'm fully moved out of here and over there. But I don't know. So that's my plan for the videos. I'm just going to film all that stuff as I go. And then maybe once I'm set up there, once things are actually functioning at that shop, I'm going to start kind of filming little videos about how I do stuff. I'm not pretending to be some kind of screen printing genius guru. I don't know everything. That's why I love screen printing. I love figuring stuff out and learning stuff. So I'm not going to be filming stuff like, oh, check this out. This is how you do this. This is how you do that. Like, that's not my plan. It's more, this is how I do stuff here. And, hey, maybe you'll get something out of it. Maybe you won't. But, if I hire somebody, I can just be like, hey, watch these videos. This is how we do stuff at the shop. Here's how you clean screens. If you need a refresher on that, just watch the video. It could just be a good training tool for future employees. And a way to keep myself on track, like, I don't know. I'm rambling. I've been rambling this whole time. I highly suggest, you watch all my videos on 1.5 speed, if not double speed, because I'm just babbling here. So speed it up. Yeah, I don't know. Fuck it. Alright, I gotta get printing done today. It's been a waste of a morning because people suck. Don't keep people's cars. Like, it's just stupid. Don't be a dick. Everything sucks bad enough right now anyway. Don't be a dick. That's all I gotta do. Don't be a dick. You don't need 10 commandments, you need 1. Don't be a dick. Alright, bye.